Hey YouTube, this is Gino Bonino, and this is my very first video ever. I was thrilled to see that the community is so well represented in YouTube, and saw the contest by Thimothy, the Canadian Comic Hunter, his 200 sub contest, and decided to throw my hat in the ring. So here goes. First thing that Thimothy wanted was our 5 books with famous artists on it, or artists that we like their work. So here goes. First, just a little history, and I'll go into this later on in greater detail, later videos. Being that this is my first video, there will probably be full of technical problems, and I know the lighting is terrible, so I do ask your forgiveness. It will get better, I promise. I got equipment coming, but for the time being, this is what I got. So, anyway, first book is Fantastic 467, and of course, Jack Kirby. You can't mention Marvel Comics without him, one of the founders, and again, for me, his artwork is very noticeable, especially the faces of characters, and he did a lot of work with Marvel stuff back in the day. So, again, love this book. Next is The Amazing Spider-Man 96. This was a notable book because it dealt with drugs, and for that reason, they couldn't put the comic code on it. Both issue 96 and 97 didn't have that. The artist on this was Gil Kane and John Romita. Once again, John Romita being a very famous Marvel artist that goes way back. Senior. His son still draws. Next, The Defenders, #1. This was Sal Buscema and Jim Mooney art. Again, this is during the time that I really was collecting books, my first pass at it. Again, he always did a really good job as far as characters kind of looking from the side in, and kind of your eyes following down to the main character. Now getting a little bit more modern, Spider-Man Special Edition #1, The Trial of Venom. And this was kind of the beginning of, or this was during the whole kind of distorted character phase. This art was done by Jim Craig and Dan Day, and Spidey and Daredevil are pretty normal looking actually, but if you look at Venom, his face and mouth especially is all distorted and funky looking, teeth going every which way. But again, I really like this cover, a lot going on in it. This is The Punisher #1 from the limited series, and the artwork here was done by Mike Zeck and Phil Zimmerman. What I really like about this was kind of has sort of a photograph cover look to it, and also the action going on with the gun blasts and stuff like that. You knew whoever was on the other end of that wasn't having a good day. And Dale Keown and the Hulk run, this being issue 379. Again, I really liked his work on the Hulk. This is one of the close-up faces. Those always catch my eye. And this one is the Hulk in one of his classic snarls, with his teeth gritted and all that. Again, really like that. And, of course, Todd McFarlane did work on both Spawn and does a lot of toys, and also worked on Spider-Man when he was with Marvel. It was one of the books he worked on. As far as my Grail book, Hulk 181, I've got one that's in pretty good shape. I don't really see too many things wrong with it. I don't know exactly how it'll grade. I have to get it graded. And staying with a Canadian theme, we've got Wendigo and we've got Wolverine. This was his first full appearance. Then I also have some old gold keys, and I consider them my Grail books too, just because of the beautiful covers on those. I got Magnus Robot Fighter, and actually Dr. Solar as well. And these predate Valiant, and Again, they have sort of a photographic quality to them. They're really cool covers. I'll talk a little bit later on how I got these and when I got them. I actually got these in Los Angeles many years ago. As far as artwork goes, I got a couple things. I've got a little, my budding artist daughter did Thor's hammer, and I'm not going to try even pronouncing it, but it's Thor's hammer. She's 9 years old, and my little comic collector in waiting. And I have something I did too, which is a little mosaic of King Shark. See? Anyway, I wanted to show that just simply because I didn't want to stay too just Marvel. I'm not really a Marvel fanboy. I like all comics. That's it. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, please subscribe. There will be other videos coming. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. This is Gino Bonino. We're out.